Hey guys, here is another quick 30-ish minute class. Like all my other classes, it might be a minute or two short than 30 or a minute or two longer than 30. But as always, when it comes to these shorter length classes, I'm not going to offer time for a designated Shavasana at the end. So you can take Shavasana at the end if you want. You can continue your practice on and do more postures and poses that your body is asking you to do. You can use this as a warm-up for your practice. Just kind of get started and get yourself on your mat and moving and grooving. But yeah, as always, the point of this video is just to get your heart rate going a little bit, to get your body moving, to get that blood flowing, and to get a little bit of yoga into your day. So yeah, listen to your body, listen to your breath, take rests when you need it, dig deeper, do an extra chaturanga here and there as you want to. This is totally your practice, and everything I'm going to offer today is that suggestion, as it always is. And today's theme for class is just sun salutations, nothing super fancy, it's nothing super complex, but just simple sun salutations to get your body and your just moving and your mind into that meditative space. They're super repetitive if you've never done them before, and that's the beauty of them. It's something that you can do whenever you want, and whenever you're starting out with your own home practice, when there's not a teacher leading you or you're not doing a video. Sun salutations are something that you can always turn to get your body moving, to get started, and then as you start moving, your body's like, oh, well, now this sounds like a good idea, and it helps get your muscles warm. So we're going to do a couple classicals, we're going to do some A's, we're going to do some B's, and then we're going to do 2 sun salutations from the Jimmy Barkin lineage of hot yoga, so the Barkin method of hot yoga. That is a lineage that I am a part of, I'm a teacher in. I'm certified to teach the level 1 class, the hot set, and I'm certified to teach the level 2 class as well, the Vinyasa style class, which is a little more vigorous, and I'm currently in the process of getting my 300-hour with Jimmy. So he is my teacher, and I really love being part of this school. So yeah, little side note there, little tangent, but let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to start standing. Let's just go ahead, nothing super fancy here, so let's just meet in standing. I want you to get there, close your eyes. Feel the 4 corners of your feet rooting down into that mat, palms facing forward, hugging your belly button up and in here. Growing the crown of your head up towards that sky. Let your day go. Let that to-do list go. Forget about anything that may or may not happen later on today or this week. Just bring your attention here and now to your body and to your breath. Maybe take time here to set an intention for your practice. Maybe think of a mantra, one word to help you move and flow. Maybe just think about whatever brought you here to your mat today. Just keep that in mind. And then go ahead and inhale, sweep your hands all the way towards that sky. And as you exhale, pull your hands down to your heart center. Seal in your intention, seal in your mantra. And then keeping your eyes closed, or maybe you open them. Inhale, hands go up. And as you exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. And then go ahead, land in a ragdoll here. Taking time to sway side to side. Maybe you shake your head yes and no. Your choice. Maybe you bend your knees as much as you want or need to get that thigh-chest connection. Then go take a breath in as you exhale, release your grip. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reverse one dive all the way up to standing, hands coming to touch. And as you exhale, pull your hands down to your heart, Tadasana. Inhale, hands go high. Exhale, swan dive, forward, forward fold. Doing some half sun style here just to get nice and warm. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reverse one dive all the way up to standing, hands coming to touch. And as you exhale, pull your hands down to your heart space, Tadasana. Inhale, hands sweep up. Exhale, hinge forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. And then inhale, reverse one dive all the way up to standing, hands coming to touch. As you exhale, pull your hands down to your heart space. Inhale, hands reach. Exhale, hinge and bow. And then inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands on the mat, step your right leg long back behind you. Right knee goes down, inhale, hands go high. Low classical lunge here, starting with a classical sun cell. Left knee stacking directly above your left ankle. Take a breath in as you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands on the mat, step back, high plank. And then go ahead, bring your knees down, your chest down, your chin down, slither through. Inhale up into your cobra or an upward facing dog, your choice. And as you exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Just a variation there of a chaturanga. Inhale, right leg goes up. As you exhale, pull your right knee in, place that right foot down, left knee goes down, low runner's lunge, that classical variation, hands go high. And that knees, chest, chin variation we just did a chaturanga, so originally called knees, chest, chin. Take a breath in as you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands on the mat, step your left foot forward to meet your right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, hinge and bow. Inhale, reverse one leg all the way up to standing, hands going to touch, and as you exhale, pull your hands down to Tadasana. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hinge and bow. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands down, step your left leg long back behind you, left knee goes down. Inhale, hands go high. Hugging your belly button up and in. Take a breath in, exhale, bow forward, plant your hands down, step back, high plank. Option here for knee, chest, chin, or if you want, you can lower down to your low plank. Inhale, up, upward facing dog. Then as you exhale, push your hips up towards the sky. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. And then inhale, left leg goes high. And as you exhale, pull your left knee in towards your nose, plant that left foot down the mat, low runner's lunge. Right knee goes down, hands go high, classical lunge. And then inhale, and as you exhale, bring your hands down to the mat, step your right foot to meet your left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reverse one leg all the way up to standing, hands coming to touch. And as you exhale, pull your hands down to your heart space. Inhale, hands sweep high. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway, lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow forward, plant your hands on the mat, step your right foot back. Right knee goes down, inhale, hands go high. Inhaling in, and as you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands down the mat, step back, high plank. Knees, chest, chin, or Vinyasa, your choice. Meet me in downward facing dog. And then inhale up, or right leg goes up. And as you exhale, pull your right knee in towards your nose, plant your right foot down, left knee goes down, inhale, hands go up. Take a breath, and as you exhale, hinge forward and down, plant your hands on the mat, step your left foot to meet your right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reverse one leg all the way up to standing, hands coming to touch. As you exhale, pull your hands down to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge forward and down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands on the mat, step your left leg long back behind you, left knee goes down, inhale, hands go high. One breath per movement, take a breath in. Exhale, hinge and bow, plant your hands down. Step back, high plank, Vinyasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches. As you exhale, pull your left knee in towards your nose, plant that left foot down the mat. Right knee goes down, inhale, hands sweep up. Take your breath in, exhale, bow forward, plant your hands down, step your right foot up to meet your left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, reverse one leg all the way to standing, hands coming to touch. As you exhale, pull your hands down. One more round of classical here. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, hinge and bow. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands on the mat, right leg goes back, right knee goes down. Inhale, hands go high. Exhale, hinge and fold, plant those hands down, step back, high plank. Vinyasa if you want it. Meet me in down dog. This is a practice where you can do as many chaturangas as you want. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, pull that right knee in, plant your right foot down. Left knee goes down. Inhale, hands go high. Exhale, hands go down. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reverse one leg all the way up to standing, hands coming to touch. Exhale, pull them down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands down, step your left leg long back behind you, left knee goes down, inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down, step back, high plank, Vinyasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. And then inhale, left leg goes up. As you exhale, pull your left knee in towards your nose, plant your left foot down, right knee goes down, hands go high. Exhale, bow, plant your hands down, step your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse one leg all the way up to standing, hands coming to touch. As you exhale, pull your hands down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward, sun salutation A. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands on the mat, step or float back, your choice. Vinyasa, meet me in downward facing dog. 8 movements here, super repetitive for our sun salut. Inhale, up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, step or float forward to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, hands go all the way up towards the sky. As you exhale, pull them down. Inhale, hands go up, 1. Exhale, bow forward, 2. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, 3. Exhale, hinge, step or float back. Vinyasa, lowering down, 5. Inhale, up, 6. Exhale, push your hips back towards your heels. Down dog, 7. Inhale up onto your tippy toes as you exhale. Step or float forward to the top of your mat. Forward fold. 8. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. 9. Exhale, hinge and fold. 10. Inhale, hands go all the way up towards the sky. 11. Exhale, hands come down to your heart. 12. So it's 12 movements, not 8. Inhale, up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, plant your hands down. Step or float back. Make your way through your Vinyasa, downward facing dog. If you float back, so you jump back, land with bent elbows, like I just did there to protect your shoulders. Inhale, up onto your tippy toes as you exhale. Step or float forward to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Hands going high. Exhale, pull your hands down. And then inhale, hands up. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Sun salad again. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, point your hands down. Step or float back. Make your way through your Vinyasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. Inhale up onto your tippy toes as you exhale. Step or float forward to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands come down to your heart space. Inhale, hands go up. Exhale, hinge. 2 more. You got this. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, plant your hands down. Step or float back. Vinyasa. Meet me in down dog. Great way to work in handstands and to practice your handstands is to hop back. Inhale up into your tippy toes. As you exhale, step or float forward to the top of your mat. Also floating forward again. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Floating forward. Great way to work handstands. And inhale, hands go up. Exhale, pull your hands down. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow forward, plant your hands down. Step or float back. Oop. Meet me in your downward facing dog. And then inhale, half or up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, step or float forward to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing. And as you exhale, pull your hands down to your heart. Pause. Let the energy settle. And then inhale, lift your hands up. And as you exhale, sink your hips down. Switch into that sun style B here. Meet me in chair pose. Sun style B is chairs and warrior ones with those Vinasas in between. Feet or hips with distance apart or big toes touching, your choice. Take a breath in as you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands on the mat. Step or float back. Meet me in downward facing dog. Always taking that optional Vinasa. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And as you exhale, pull your right knee in. Plant your right foot down on the mat. Pivot your left foot between 45 degrees and 90 and rise up. Warrior one here. Right hip pulling back, left hip pulling forward. Feet are on opposite railroad tracks. Your hips are squared forward like they're in that high lunge. Press into the pinky toe edge of your left foot. Take a breath in. Exhale, hinge forward. Put your hands down, step back, high plank. Vinasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. And then inhale, left leg goes up. As you exhale, pull that left foot in. Put that left foot down, pivot that back foot. Rise up, warrior one. Left hip pulling back here, right hip pulling forward. Same exact alignment, cues on the left as they were on the right. Take that breath in as you exhale, hinge forward, plant your hands down, step back, high plank. Vinasa if you wanted. Modify whenever you want with knees down. Down dog. And then inhale up into your tippy toes. As you exhale, step or foot forward to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing. Hands coming to touch. Exhale, pull your hands down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hips go low. Utkatasana, chair pose. Good. Breathe here. Let this pose be a place in your practice where you build strength but also slow down your heart rate. Inhale in, exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands on the mat, step or float back. Optional Vinasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. Then inhale, right leg goes up. As you exhale, pull that right knee in towards your nose, put that right foot down. Left foot pivots. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Exhale, fold down. Step back. Vinasa. 1 breath per movement here. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, take your left knee in towards your nose, put that left foot down. Rise up. Warrior one. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands down, step back. High plank Vinasa. Meet me in down dog. Inhale up under your tippy toes. Exhale, step or foot forward to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, hands go high. Hips go low. Utkatasana. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And as you exhale, put your hands down. Step or float back. Vinasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. You got this. 3 more rounds. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, pull that right knee in. Place that right foot down. Inhale, rise. Warrior 1. Exhale, bow. Go at your own cadence here. Follow your inhales and your exhales. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, pull that left knee in. Plant that left foot down. Inhale, hands go high. Exhale, bow. High plank, optional Vinyasa. Meet me in down dog. Inhale, right up. Exhale, pull right knee in. Plant right foot down. Inhale, hands go high. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Vinyasa. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, pull left knee in. Plant left foot down. Pivot. Hands go high. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Vinyasa. Inhale, right leg goes up. You got this. Exhale, pull right knee in. Plant right foot down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. High plank, Vinyasa. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, pull left knee in. Plant left foot down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hinge. Plant hands down, step back. Vinyasa. And then inhale up into your tippy toes as you exhale, step or float forward to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. And then inhale, hands go high. Hips go low. Utkatasana, chair pose here. Sink your hips down. Reach your hands high. Good, you got this. Hug your belly button up and in for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold. Come into ragdoll here. Reach for opposite elbows. Sway side to side. Shake that head of yours, yes and no. And just melt down into that mat. Good. And then take a breath in as you exhale, release your grip. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reverse one leg all the way up, standing, hands coming to touch. Exhale, pull your hands down to your heart space. Pause here, let the energy settle. Slow down your heart rate. Good. And then inhale, take your hands up. As you exhale, hinge forward, forward fold. And then take a breath, and as you exhale, step your right leg long back behind you. Low runner's lunge. Keep that right knee lifted. Left hip pulls back, right hip pulls forward. Press your right knee up towards that sky. Moving into that barking variation of the sun sal. This is our first sun salutation that we take in his lineage. Take a breath, and as you exhale, step back, high plank. Now, option for knees to go down. Knees can stay high. Option for 1 push-up, 1 chaturanga, or 2. Your choice. So take a breath in as you exhale, lower down, low plank. Come with me, inhale, up, high plank. Exhale, lower down, low plank. Inhale, up, upward facing dog. Exhale, push your hips up towards the sky. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. And then inhale, right leg up. Exhale, pull right knee towards your nose, plant right foot down the mat. Low runner's lunge. Right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward. We start out the sun salutation nice and slow. Not 1 breath per movement. Just working into the pose. Take a breath in as you exhale, step forward, forward fold. Hands come together, touch. Inhale, roll. Hands come through heart center as you rise all the way up. Hands going high. Option for a baby back bend at the top. As you exhale, hinge forward. Hands stay through your heart space as you fold. Take a breath in as you exhale. Extend your left leg all the way back behind you. Low runner's lunge. We don't halfway lift, lengthen. In the sun salutation because the lengthening comes right here. The broadening of your collarbones comes in this low runner's lunge. Take a breath in as you exhale, step back, high plank. Your Vinyasa, 1, 2, or skip. Or modify your choice. Meet me in downward facing dog. And then inhale, left leg goes up. As you exhale, pull that left knee in towards your nose, plant that left foot down the mat. Low runner's lunge. Good. And just hold. We start out slow with long holds in this lineage because typically the room's 105. So you're already sweating by this point in class, even with this few little movements. Take a breath in as you exhale, step forward, forward, fold, hands come together, touch. Inhale, rolling all the way up towards the sky, hands go high. Baby back bend at the top if you want it. Exhale, hinge forward and down, forward fold. Take a breath in as you exhale, step your right leg back. 1 breath here in your low runner's lunge before you exhale, step back, high plank, single or double chaturanga. Meet me in downward facing dog. And then inhale, reach your right leg up. As you exhale, pull your right knee in towards your nose, plant that right foot down on the mat. Low runner's lunge. Right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward. Plant left hand down, reach your right hand up. Low lunge with a twist here. Pressing right foot down and left foot down. And you can stay here. This is the pose. This is the sun salutation. If you want to take what we do in the second, in the Vinyasa style class of the hot lineage, step your right foot back, meet me in a side plank. Okay? It's a little more advanced. Turns up that inner heat a little bit more. If you're in that side plank, press your hips up towards that sky. Breathing wherever you've landed. If you're in side plank, take this right foot, step it up. We're all going to meet back in that low runner's lunge with a twist, taking a breath in as you exhale, windmill, right hand down, reach, left leg up. Standing splits. One or both hands comes to your ankle to play with that balance if you want. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come together, touch. Inhale, roll. Hands to the heart center, go all the way towards the sky. Option for a back bend at the top. Exhale, hinge, forward and down. Take a breath in, exhale. Left leg goes all the way back behind you. Low runner's lunge. Right hip pulling back. Left hip pulls forward. Exhale, step back, high plank. Double push up. Meet me in downward facing dog. And then inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, pull your left knee in. Plant that left foot down. Low runner's lunge. Pull left hip back, right hip forward. Take right hand down the mat. Reach your left hand high. Twisting here. Gazing up towards that top thumb. Good. Scissoring your thighs together. Breathing. And again, option here to step back to your side plank if you want it. Slowing down your heart rate. Just breathe. Pressing your hips up towards the sky. You're in side plank. If you're in side plank, lift up that left leg. Step it back up. Low runner's lunge with a twist. We'll take an inhale in. Exhale, windmill, left hand down and reach. Right leg up. Standing splits. Breathing. Slow down that heart rate. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come together. Touch. Inhale, roll all the way up. Hands going high. Up for a baby back bend. And as you exhale, pull your hands onto your heart space. Tadasana. Let that energy settle. Let the movement settle. And then inhale, hands go high. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Listening for the change. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands on the mat. Step or float back, make your way through your optional Vinyasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. Moving towards our Davis Namaskar. Our second sun salutation. And we're going to inhale, reach your right leg up. As you exhale, begin to take circles at your right ankle here. Going clockwise and counterclockwise as you actively press your left heel down towards that mat. Warming up for our crescent warrior, our high lunge. Settling to stillness, inhale, reach your right leg a little higher. Exhale, pull your right knee in towards your nose. Plant your right foot down on the mat. And inhale, hands go high. Good. And our high lunge. Our right hip's pulling back, left hip pulls forward, just like in our warrior one. Pinkies are swirling inwards to face each other as we bring our shoulder blades down our back and away from our ears. Hug your belly button up and in. Trying to bring this right thigh perfectly parallel with your mat and your left leg is perfectly straight as you press your left knee up towards the sky. Also, you're trying to get your left heel to stack directly above your left toes. And then go ahead and inhale, and as you exhale, bring your back knee down to the mat. Pull your knees into a perfect 90-90. Bring your hands together, touch, crossing your thumbs. Inhale, look up, gaze up, exhale, hinge forward. Salute. Bring your forehead down to your kneecap. And then inhale, rise up. And as you exhale, lift your sternum up towards the sky and begin to take this to a back bend. Reaching your fingertips up and your sternum up. Pressing into your right foot and your left shin for leverage to take it back. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Plant your hands on the mat, step back, high plank. Double chaturanga if you want it. Meet me in downward facing dog. And when you take that back bend, move your shoulder blades out of the way. And then inhale, lift your left leg up. As you exhale, begin to take circles at your left ankle. Going clockwise and counterclockwise. And then inhale, lift that left leg a little higher. Exhale, pull your left knee towards your nose. Plant that left foot down the mat. Inhale, hands go high. We'll do 2 sets of this second sun salutation of our Davis Namaskar here. So you can take the first set to figure out the pose and the second set to really feel the pose and get into it and maybe come into a deeper expression. But just on the, like on the right side, left hip pulls back here, right hip pulls forward. You're stacking your back heel on top of your back toes. You're pressing your right knee up towards the sky, and you're lowering your hips down towards the mat. To lower your hips a little lower, you can always micro bend that right knee, drop your hips down, and then re-strengthen and re-lengthen it. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, right knee goes down the mat. Squiggle to that perfect 90-90. Bring your hands together to touch. Inhale, look up, gaze up. Exhale, hinge forward. Forehead touches down to your kneecap. And then inhale, rise up. As you exhale, take your back bend here. Lifting your sternum up, your chest up. As you take your arms back. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Plant your hands on the mat. Step back, high plank. Double chaturanga. Meet me in downward facing dog. And as promised, we'll take 2 sets here. So inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, pull your right knee in towards your nose. Plant your right foot down the mat. And inhale, rise. Good. So you have 2 options here. Or actually 3 options. If your legs are asking you to back off, okay? If you want to go deeper into the pose, take a deeper variation here. You bring this right thigh more parallel with that mat, making that left leg a little straighter. Option 3 here is if this right leg is perfectly parallel and this left leg is perfectly straight, and those are the 2 things that must be going on. So if you have those 2 things, come with me. Hinge forward, bring your chest down onto your thigh. Bring your hands together to touch, and then inhale, rise up, hands going high, and as you exhale, take it into a back bend here. Breathing. To that back bend, inhale, come up, and as we exhale, we'll all bring that left knee down to the mat. Squiggle to that perfect 90-90. Take a second here, wiggle your shoulder blades back behind you. Inhale, look up, gaze up, exhale, hinge. Forehead touches down onto your kneecap. Inhale, rise, and as you exhale, drive your right heel down. Lift your sternum up, press into your left shin, and take it back. Back bending, breathing. Exhale, take you deeper for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Plant your hands down the mat, step back, high plank. Double chaturanga. Breathing, cueing, and talking in that back bend. Ooh, sorry, my voice sounded funny. There's just too many things to do at once. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, pull your left knee in towards your nose. Plant that left foot down. Inhale, rise. Left hip pulling back, right hip pulling forward. Maybe you lengthen out your stance here for a quick second. Same options as last time. Maybe you back off. Maybe you take it deeper. And again, this left thigh is parallel. Right leg perfectly straight. Come with me. And we're going to inhale, sweep forward. Chest comes down on your thigh, hands come together, touch. As you exhale, rise up. Taking an inhale in up top, and as you exhale, take it back into your back bend. Lifting your sternum up, lifting your head up, and then let your neck go back. For 3, 2, 1. If you're in that back bend, come up. We'll all take a breath in as we exhale. Bring that right knee down. Squiggle to that perfect 90-90. Wiggle your shoulder blades back behind you. Take a breath in as you exhale, hinge forward. Forehead touches down your kneecap. Inhale, rise up. As you exhale, take it back. Drive your left heel down. Press into your right shin for leverage. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Plant those hands down. Step back, high plank. Double chaturanga. Meet me in down dog. Be kind to your body, but kind to your back in those back bends. If you're not in a warm space and you haven't warmed up, they can be challenging. Inhale up onto your tippy toes. As you exhale, step or flow forward to the top of your mat, forward fold. And from here, pick up the soles of your feet. Slide the palms of your hands underneath the soles, Padahastasana, aka gorilla pose here. Lengthen your head down towards that mat. Bowing your elbows out towards the sky to get a thigh to chest connection. Just breathe. Slow down your heart rate. Slow down your breath. Activate that parasympathetic nervous system here. And take a breath in as you exhale, release. Palms come together, touch and inhale. Roll your hands up to Tadasana. Good. Take an inhale in. Exhale, side out. And then inhale, sweep your hands up. As you exhale, hinge forward and down. Take an inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands down, step your right leg long back behind you. Right knee's gonna go down. Inhale, hands go high. And then inhale, and as you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands down the mat. Step back, high plank. Knees go down, push your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Rest for a breath. Rest for another breath. I'm going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, meet me back in downward facing dog. And you can stay here with me. Option for a Vinyasa if you really want it. Then go ahead, inhale, reach your right leg up. As you exhale, pull your right knee in towards your nose. Put that right foot down on the mat. Left knee goes down. Taking a breath in. As you exhale, shift your weight back. Ardha Hanuman, half splits here. Full splits if you want to move there. Just take time here. Planting your right foot down on the mat. Entire right foot can stay still, or you can pop up so your right toes are up off the mat. And just your right heel's down, or you can keep your entire right foot glued down. Then you can hinge forward over that right leg with your hands out by your toesies, or you can walk your hands up towards your body here. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, begin to rebend into your right knee. Low classical lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift your left knee. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reverse one leg all the way up to standing, hands coming to touch. As you exhale, pull your hands down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, bow forward, plant your hands down the mat. Take your left leg long back behind you. Left knee goes down. Inhale, hands go high. Take a breath in. Exhale, bow forward, put your hands down, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, step back, high plank, knees go down. Child's pose. I'm going to take a big inhale and exhale, meet me in downward facing dog. Optional Vinyasa if you want, or you can hang out here. And then inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, pull your left knee towards your nose, plant your left foot down the mat. Right knee goes down, take a breath in. Exhale, shift that weight back. Ardha Hanuman. Half splits. Coming into your variation of half splits on this side. Whatever that may look like today. And then go ahead and inhale in. As you exhale, rebend into your left knee. Tuck your back toes, lift your right knee, take a breath in. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. And then inhale, reverse one leg all the way up, standing, hands coming to touch. As you exhale, pull your hands down to your heart space. And close those eyes. Take a second here to thank yourself for your practice. For everything you've been able to do today, both on and off of your mat. And for taking this time out of your day for yourself and to move. As always, it is an honor to teach. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Namaste. That's it, guys. That is class. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun. And I hope this got your heart beating a little bit. And like I said, it was an honor to teach. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Namaste.